the fam with Keep On Cooking. Welcome back, guys. Woo, I am so excited and very hungry. So without further ado, yes, let's jump right in. Father God, whom is in heaven, thank you for the wonderful food you've allowed to be on our dinner table, dear God. Please bless the food. Let it be nourishing to our bodies, dear God. And please help anyone that's without or that's in need. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. And guys, I know it seems like I'm going pretty fast here, but I am hungry. So I have whole Dungeness crab, snow crab, head off tiger shrimp, and head on pink shrimp, broccoli, and eggs. And I'm going to get right in, guys. I cannot wait. I promise you. Let's start with the shrimp. We'll start with the shrimp. Oh, look at there, guys. Ooh. Just warmed up both sauces. We do have our red sauce, and we have our herbal butter garlic sauce. Yes. And that's the fresh batch of that. All right, guys, so take that first bite. That was so good. So, happy Wednesday to you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, or as we call it, hump day. You guys know, if you are new over here, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button along with the notification bell button so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. And we do have that new join button, guys. We're working on more content over there. And that content, a lot of that content was recorded with my 360 camera, which is a lot to get all of the software to respond to each other, if you know what I mean. So it's a lot of editing with those videos, but they are coming. So make sure you click on the join button if you want to see those behind the scenes, perks, and live mukbangs that did not make it to this channel. So very hilarious. Here you guys go. Guys, I was waiting on this seafood. My goodness. It has been too long. Far too long for me. Oh, it's falling in that sauce. Oh my God. Look at that meat coming right out of there. We did cook all of this, guys, so oh, and that seasoning is good. Just what I was looking for. And thank you to all of you newer subscribers as well as you older subscribers. We can't say thank you enough for supporting the channel, coming on board, leaving positive comments. You guys know that we love to hear from you. And hopefully you guys are being safe and doing well. Make sure you guys still are wearing your masks, whether you're vaccinated or not. And you can still get your SavorySal mask if you like to show even more support. Now, there is a video we did on that. You do have to, I believe it's on one of the playlists, or you can type it in. And I think it's with the food review of Williamson Seafood. And you can also reach out either in the comments or the community post, or you can email. You'll see the business email there under the description box if you guys want to, if you're interested in getting your SavorySal mask. Take that bite with that garlic butter sauce, y'all. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna move on to this broccoli. That broccoli was so good. I mean, that snow crab was so good with that garlic butter sauce. I gotta go in with it for the first bite. Get your bite of garlic. Broccoli. Yes, yes, yes. And of course, we have our cold mug for iced water. Guys, how's your weather? It has been raining every day, but I'm actually happy and glad. I love to see it rain a lot during the summer months because it is just a terrible hot weather. And that rain, if it rains all day, that means it is going to be cool. Our nights are cooler. So I am enjoying the weather. Although it's hard to get around in the rain. People don't like to go out or whatnot, but I personally don't mind. You do have to just be safe and be careful. I gotta go in with one of these eggs. Let's get that guy up there. And that sauce. Ooh, this sauce is just right, guys. Not too hot. It's on the milder version today, which is lovely. I'm loving that. So, and thank you to all of you guys that watched that last MuKBang. I believe it was the Wingstop new thighs. So shouts out to all of you guys that watched that video. And if you haven't, please make sure you go check it out after you completed this one. Come back with some more of that egg. Guys, I kid you not. I was so hungry for my seafood. You guys know I can't go very long without my good old seafood. And for us, it's still been work, work, work. Story of my life. But I'm very grateful. We're very grateful to have the work. You don't work, you don't eat, right, guys? So, no complaints there. And the work has been really intense here lately. So I was really, really happy to come on today to share this with you guys. I'm actually, I know you guys say, this is every time. But actually headed out to work right after this video. But the good thing is, I have a light load today, so, well, a little bit of a lighter load than usual, let's say it that way. Now, no, I promised you guys story time. As you can see in the comments there, or in the title. And this story time was just, you guys know how we like to keep everything positive over here and very fun. Just the characters of animals. And what brings me to this story time is, recently we did visit Noah's Ark, and that was around the 4th holiday. So we got a chance to go and check out a lot of the animals. And for anyone that doesn't know what Norak is, it's more like a zoo, but it's like a petting zoo. Shouts out to one of my my friends. You know who you are. I just found out today that they have a Noah's Ark in Texas, which is pretty cool. Something else to do on the to-do list, right, guys? So she was telling me that we're sharing pictures of, you know, things we got a chance to do outside of, well, still work, but some fun events. Anyhow, it has been so long since I've been to a zoo or any type of place around, I want to say wild animals. Just up very, very close proximity. And I couldn't help but to notice, I don't know, those animals were very either well trained or just very, very much used to human kind. Or when I say that, meaning they were trying to communicate. Like, it was so amazing. Like, one part of the petting zoo option, we were just gazing at some of the horses there. Guys, let me get a drink of this water. Oh, that is so good. And we were like, oh, hello there, to like one of the closer horses that was up, you know, very, very close. And it's almost like this horse was like nodding his head like, hi, back. I was tripping. Oh, that was so funny. So when we got ready to leave, amazingly, I was like, bye. I was saying bye to it, and I did the same thing. Nodded his head as if it was human. That was so funny, guys, to see them reacting. I mean, they would stop, and even the goats, and I mean, they were just doing the most. And I don't ever remember our zoo being like that. So it was really, really amazing to interact with them and see them. The snow crab were a pretty good size. And to see them interact with us. And mind you that the horse, he would flop his tail around, like flip his tail around, and oh my God, it was just so cute. I guess that was its way of greeting us, and just the personality of animals are so cool. So this reminded me of a very, very funny story that I wanted to share with you guys. And this was probably in my teenage years, like when I used to work and go to school, have a after school job. And I remember working on this line in this like a factory place, and this job was so boring, but I wanted to, you know, back at that time, you're trying to save money, whether you're saving or getting up money for a car or whatever it is you wanted to have, you know. Just, my parents were like, no, I don't have the money for that. If that's what you want to do, it's up to you. So you had to make the sacrifice. As long as you kept good grades, then you could work a after-school job. So anyway, there was this lady there, and I guess she must have knew I was so bored at this job. I was so redundant. Like, I just didn't know anybody there, and never would even say anything. Was just there for the paycheck. And one day she started talking to me, and I was like, oh my God, how long have you been here? How can you do this job? But anyway, it was so funny though, because the young lady was telling us that, or showing me that her brother had a farm, and I don't know how we got on the subject, but she was saying on his farm he had what you call blackbirds, and what was just y'all, I can't stop just looking at the expression of her telling me this story. So she was going on about how one day she was there visiting, and the blackbird came and landed on her shoulder, and oh my God, she was doing this image like, oh my God, she was just stuck on that side. And me, I would have been so terrified, guys. And I was like, oh my God, I would have just tried to get it off. And she was like, her brother came running, and he was like, be still, be still. But it was just no fact of how she was doing her shoulders, guys. But she was saying that the claws on that blackbird are huge. And they're very, very sharp. So imagine it being clawed on your shoulder. I was thinking to myself, the only thing I could have done was to try to get it off. I mean, natural instinct. But she was like, no, you would have to be still. She was like, just imagine if you startle that bird, or it feels as if it's got to protect itself, or maybe turn on a defense mechanism, it would have clawed like meat out of her shoulder. So, but not that part wasn't funny, but just her reaction. And I was like, oh my God, you're a better woman than I am, because I would have freaked out. Oh my God. But I guess, the calmness of her brother being someone that she knew, that kind of helps you not react as crazy as you normally would. Well, it's crazy. I was just, wow, dying laughing. Of course, it made the shift go by a lot easier and faster when, there's a little bit of conversation and you can still get the work done. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Monitor had clicked off. I wanted to be able to have it on. But yes, that was so funny. And like I said, normally when something extraordinary happens like that, I mean, it's almost like, it's not like every day you have a bird to land on your on your shoulder. Oh, so you guys know I was dying laughing. And of course, we were so cool that she understood that I wasn't laughing at the fact that that happened. In fact, I think that the story was very funny to her as well. That's why she was sharing it. But I remember when we were small children, I would try to do a lot of the things that my older brother did. And one day we were out playing, I forget, we were supposed to have been playing ball, like a volleyball, or, one of the little air color balls out in the yard. But we were picking at he was picking at an ant pile, and he was like, oh my God, look at all these ants. And this thing was huge to us, like way larger than the normal size. And so while we're sitting up there, standing around looking at this huge ant pile, all of a sudden, because we were so amazed, we were like, God, where are they going? There's so many of them, you know, traveling back and forth. And before I knew it, he said, whatever you do, don't look down. And of course, I looked down. Oh my God. My legs, both legs were covered in ants. And he was trying to calm me down, like, hey, he was trying to pat him off, swipe him off and stuff. But there were so many. I eventually just started screaming and took off running to my mom's. Take that bite, guys. So, needless to say, a lot of fun little stories, encounters. Comment down below if you guys have had any interactions with the live animals. Look how huge this dungeon is, guys. Yes, we have to get in this guy today. And I almost wanted some of I like shrimp fried rice with if I'm going to put some inside of the shell to eat with it, which I may do a little bit later when I come back from work. Let's get into those legs, guys. I am so hungry still. My stomach is telling me I am not going fast enough, guys. That is so delicious. I'm going. Dungeness is sweet today, guys. Oh yeah, I definitely want a pint of shrimp fried rice with this guy. Ooh. I didn't have quite enough time to. Something said, get some shrimp fried rice, I'll be honest. But I was thinking, I'll have time to get it out or either pick up some while I'm out. That didn't happen. And now that everything was cooked and ready, I was just too ready to eat, guys. Maybe next time next time we have I usually like to do it with my Dungeness crabs. Guys, this egg here gave me a fight. And I don't know what the problem was. The other one came out so smoothly. But this one was chipped and bruised and everything else. This seafood ball is so good to me today. I'll have to come back to that knuckle meat, guys. This is just what I needed. And it's everything that I expected. Because I was so craving this. I was craving this so bad, guys. I couldn't wait to come back where I can eat this. There's another tiger shrimp up there. Yes. Good there, guys. I'm loving it. Ooh. So, this is a good seafood ball. Always reminds me of the hard effort and hard work and effort of working so hard to kind of enjoy those meals that you or something that you really, really, you know, enjoy, you have to go extra to get. And guys, I have just been going in on my butter sauce, my red sauce. I hadn't been on my butter sauce. Gotta come back over here. Oh, yeah. That is delicious. Ooh. Excuse me. That is so delicious, y'all. Absolutely. Oh, goodness. My goodness, y'all. So hopefully you guys got something really delicious that you're eating on or enjoying with me today. And guys, I have been in the mood for some salmon croquettes, but I want them on a breakfast style, and I can't wait to make some this weekend. I mean, I don't know, I just been craving them. I don't want to. There was one place that used to serve them for breakfast. They were located way across town, but they've now closed that down. I think it might have been a little bit before the pandemic or during the pandemic that they closed down. But I make them really good at home too, so gotta have the time to actually do it, so it won't be until the weekend. But I can't wait to make some. I was driving home from work yesterday, and I don't know, the craving just kind of hit me. But yes, ma'am. I definitely want some. Haven't had them in a while. And my mouth just wants to water. So, I guess this seafood bowl will take the place of that from now until I can get to them. Until I can actually make them and have them for breakfast. Guys, this Dungeness was giving me a fight today. And I am going to go back over here and have one more leg here of the Dungeness. Oh yeah, she putting up a fight today, baby. Oh, guys, you know how these seafood videos can be. Seafood ball videos. They're going to be extremely long. I don't have a big cleanup to do because I've kind of cleaned up as I went. Because I knew I had to be heading out of here. Like I said, at least the load isn't very heavy today. And some days are very heavier than others. Guys, so, and I don't want my camera to cut off on you guys. Look at that guy. He's a nice size. So we'll go in with that last bite of this guy, which I'll try to make it the claw. Oh, look at that guy. Definitely got to get that in this butter sauce, guys. Absolutely. Ooh, look up there. Oh, yes. And my lemon was very juicy today. Take that bite, guys. Well, this is actually going to be the very last bite. Thank you guys for tuning in for story time today. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. And if you haven't already, please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Please click the subscribe button along with the join button. Also share the videos, guys. And until next time, it's SavorySal and the fam. Deuces.